Who/what made 2020 worth living for you? I wrote this poem at the beginning of the 2020 pandemic. I wrote this question on New Year's Eve of that same year. I doubt that 2020 was a middling year for anyone. It was a year full of intense suffering or intense joy, and sometimes both of those occurring at the same time. In the shadow of death that was ubiquitous in 2020, I wrote this poem to reflect on how this confrontation with mortality was in many ways a new birth for many of us, and how being faced with ultimate reality was a sublime experience, not in the sense that it was exceedingly great, but rather in the William Blake sense of the word, terror and awe in equal measure. And ultimately, as I wrote back in 2020, how we receive this gift is our business. This question offers an opportunity to share just how we did it. And this is the poem. To not need my bag. To not purchase gas. To not lift burdens unheeded. To wake and fall to the rhythms of the sun and the wind. To be placed at the feet of God's grace in the uncertain terror and unfathomable peace of an infant who cries at the injustice of discomfort, struck by the dissolvement of illusory security. Yet though the womb was once our home, we cannot glimpse the face of our Creator without the violent eviction from our perceived home. So we are born. It isn't happy. It isn't clean or pain-free, but constrained and enfleshed by time and space, we are confronted by the rarefied, unjust, unasked for, undeserved, beautiful, terrifying, holy gift of life. And we are now given the gift of second, third, fourth, 10 millionth birth. How we receive this gift is our business. Happy optimism isn't required or demanded or asked for. Tears and crying and outright screaming is normal. This is birth we're talking about. But in exchange, we see the face of God. This was our home all along. Only now do we maybe glimpse it. I pray that the glimpse be gentle, kind, and ultimately joyful. But not my will, but thine be done.